Hello guys, welcome to Netexpertz. My name is Himanshu Kapoor. So today in this session, we'll talk about SQL Server Configuration Manager tool. Okay. So once I install SQL Server in my machine, any SQL Server, it's not only 19. You can install 12, 8, and other SQL Server versions. So once you install SQL Server 2019 or any version, the one tool is automatically installed name is SQL Server Configuration Manager. SQL Server 2019 Configuration Manager tool. Okay. In that tool, we have some services, okay, which is already running over there. Okay. So now if I want to access that tool first, so I need to go to start and I'll go down over there. So we have a Microsoft SQL Server 2019 expanded. Over there you can find out the SQL Server 2019 configuration manager tool. Okay, now you can see that over there I don't have find that configuration manager tool. Somehow you're not able to see. Okay, so how you can access then you have a command name is this SQL Server 2000 SQL Server Manager 15.msc. For if you install SQL Server 2019, so if you want to access SQL Server 2019 Configuration Manager, the command is this. Okay, or if you have other servers, like if you have 2019 SQL Server installed, 17 for 17 the command is SQL Server for SQL Server Manager 14.msc. For 16 it's SQL Server Manager 13.msc. For 14 12.msc, 12 11.msc, 2008 10.msc, like this. So these are the commands to access Configuration Manager. Okay, if you're not able to find Configuration Manager over there, okay, in the SQL Server 2019 Microsoft folder. Okay, this is the one way to access SQL Server 2019 Configuration Manager. If you're not able to access with the command, okay, so you need to go to Computer Management. I right click on my start and we have a Computer Management option is there. Once you click on that, in the like this Computer Manager is management is open. Okay, and over there you can find out services and applications expanded. Over there we have the SQL Server Manager, SQL Server Configuration Manager option is there. As you can see that you expanded, so be able to access this SQL Server Manager, SQL Server Configuration Manager. We can able to access over there also. So we have two ways or even three ways to access this SQL Server Configuration Manager: through Computer Management, through command, or through uh, the folder, this folder, Microsoft SQL Server 2019 folder. You expand it over there, you can find out the tool. Okay, so now we'll talk about access with the command. So you go for SQL Server 15, SQL Server Manager 15.msc. Okay, so you can see that I just click on yes over there, and you can see that the SQL Server Manager is SQL Server Configuration Manager is open. Now, as you can see that we have three services: SQL Server itself, SQL Server Agent, and SQL Server Browser. We talk about the first browser. So SQL Server Browser is used to access the SQL Server remotely. Like imagine we have some users, okay, that users are able to access my SQL database remotely through web browser or through internet, okay, or through web browser. So we can, in that case, we can use SQL Server Browser. So right now this service is stopped, as you can see that. So if I want that user is able to access my SQL Server database through browser or through remotely, so we need to start the services. Okay, so by default it's stopped. Okay, you can start. Okay, if I right click on that, we have the options over there. Go to properties. Okay, and over there we have the options, go to start and stop the services. You can according to your you can say that requirement. Now we have the SQL Server Agent services there. So with the help of SQL Server Agent, SQL Server Agent is used to you can say that maintain the task. Okay, like imagine I give the task, I give task. Okay, imagine that I need to take the backup of my SQL Server. So I take backup twice in my SQL from my SQL Server every day. Okay, in the morning itself I can take the backup. I want that in the morning 7 my backup is started automatically, and in the night after 9 p.m. my backup is started automatically. So like this we can go for that. So right now I don't give any task to my SQL Server. That's why the server is stopped. It's manual, as you can see that. Okay, so if you want to automatic, so you go to properties and you can set the automatic this services also. Okay, by default it's manual. Okay, so this is the services, you can go for that, and it's by default it's stop. Okay, so you can, if you want to start this service, you can start over there also. You can click on services. Over there we have the option start mode. Over there is manual, so you can change the change them to automatic or disabled, whatever you want as per the requirement. Okay, or we have the options over there also. Once you click on these services, we have play option, a start option, we have pause option, we have stop option the services, and we can restart the services also. So we can use these buttons also. And last we have a SQL server, SQL Server Services. Okay, so SQL Server Services is it's a by default services, as you can see that. Okay, so by default, if it is started, as you can see that it's automatic and starting. So what happens when you start your system? Okay, so this services is automatically start, means when your system is boots up, and when you start this system, so SQL Server is automatically started with the system, and it's running, as you can see, because I said over there automatic. If you want that, you don't want to start SQL Server when my system is boots up. Okay, so you just go for the manual also. If you go to, again, go to properties over there, just click on services, and over there we have the option start mode. Okay, the same mode over there, you can see state mode. Sorry, over there we have, just shows you start modes option is there. Okay, so over there we have a start mode. You can choose which you want to go for that. You want to automatic the services, you want to disable the services, you want to manual do the services. If you click on manual, so you need to start the services manually. When your system is started, then you can open the SQL Server Manager, and then you need to SQL Server Configuration Manager, and then you just right click on that. We have the options. Okay, or we have, you can select start, stop, pause, restart, resume, and go to properties. Over there we have the options. Here it is, start, stop, pause, running, or you can see that this shows you server services status is running right now. Okay, or you can use the buttons also on the top. Okay, start, pause, stop, or restart the services. Okay, so SQL Server Service is running by default. You can see that this shows me the instance name. So my instance name is SQL Server 2019. It's my instance name, and I installed SQL Server, so it asked me the instance name. So over there I can give the instance name is SQL Server 2019. So it shows you like this. Okay, so if you want that, by default SQL Server is automatically start, so you can use automatic over there. So these are the services be able to manage with the help of SQL Server Configuration Manager. Okay, so that's it for this session, guys. I hope you're able to understand these three services. Okay, please like and share this video, and subscribe the channel for more technical videos. Thank you guys very much for watching.